Hello, everybody. It's Professor Rich, and I wanted to talk a bit about sustainable progress. So, learning a language takes a long time, and a lot of people think that they can have classes or they can really study hard for a month or 2 months and make considerable progress. The reality is that is very, very rare and quite unrealistic. And it might happen if you literally dedicate 24 hours a day. Well, no. If you dedicate all the hours that you have free to the language. But really that's not going to work because it's a lot of hard work, studying and all this stuff, and you won't enjoy it, and you'll at some point you'll stop. Okay? And actually I would say the majority of students that I've seen come and go over the years are this kind of student. They come in and they're like, I am gonna do this, I'm gonna learn English, right? This is the one when I'm really gonna. And what happens is they work really hard for about a month or 2 months, and then the effort starts to taper off, and before you know it, they're gone. And they've made very little progress in 6 months and pretty much given up for the next couple of years until they decide, oh, now I'm going to crack it again, right? So, how do we defeat this demon? Well, it's all about sustainability, and that means being able to continue doing it. So, how do we make learning a language sustainable? Well, it's much like learning a musical instrument, very much like learning a musical instrument. In fact, you can see my guitar there in the background. Now, I'm not bad at guitar. I'm pretty good, actually. I've been playing for a long time. Now, the thing about guitar is I've always enjoyed playing it. When I first picked up a guitar, I know what I played sounded rubbish, but I enjoyed it. I had fun. And because of that, I played like 3-4 hours a day, like almost every day, because I was just doing something I enjoyed, okay? And yet there was some work, right? I did a bit of studying, learned a bit of musical theory. I did some, exercises with the hand, to get quicker and stuff. But mainly, I just kind of had fun. I played around. I played songs that I knew, and I sung and silly things, right? And because of that, I did that for years. And after about 3 or 4 years, I was pretty good. And now it's been, how long? Like 15 years. So now I'm good, And why did that happen? Well, it's not necessarily the hard work. Yeah, there is some hard work. But more than the hard work, it's that it was fun. So, I kept doing it. And it's the same with languages. You need to find the things that are fun. So, what's fun for you? Reading? Okay. Then you read, right? But what do you read? Do you read something that's difficult so you learn lots of vocabulary? No, you don't do that. Forget difficult, okay? That's like me trying to learn a new musical instrument and starting with, oh yes, let's do Beethoven, right? No. And even if I'm almost at the level of Beethoven, if I try to play Beethoven, it's going to be a lot of work and it's not going to be fun because I'm not at that level. So, you choose a book that's easy to read, okay? And in learning theory, language learning theory, we call this extensive reading. And it's reading a book at L-1, which means your level lower than your level. So you read at the level under where you are, right? And that means it's going to be fun. It's going to be quite easy. You're going to enjoy it. Is it beneficial? Yes, because you're reading and your brain is interacting with English, and this is what we want. We want these fun, sustainable habits, okay? There is some work in learning a language, but the time you spend doing hard work in learning a language should be about 5%, 10% of your total language learning time. And then the 90% should be sustainable, enjoyable, engaging, doing things that are fun and are not too difficult. And you do that and stop thinking about months, okay? Oh, in 3 months, I'm going to be C1 advanced or whatever. Forget it, okay? Forget that. What you want is sustainable habits that you just keep doing. Lose track of time. Before you know it, then you'll be making amazing progress, right? If you really want to know how many hours it takes to get from X to Y or whatever, well, according to Cambridge English, and this is on the British Council website, it is about 200 hours of instruction per level. So that means 200 hours you with a teacher per level. From beginner to elementary, 200 hours. Elementary to pre-intermediate, 200 hours. 200 hours intermediate. 200 hours upper intermediate, 200 hours advanced, 200 hours proficiency. And that's 200 hours in class. That doesn't include the stuff outside of class, right? That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of hours in class, okay? Most of my students have 2 or 3 hours of classes a week, right? So that means that they need 100 weeks of doing that to have that level of instruction. It takes a long time, okay? So the only way that this is going to work is with those sustainable activities outside of class. Think of it like this. The teacher and the classroom are your petrol. That's your fuel, your gasoline, right? And outside the classroom, that's your car, right? So you go into class and the teacher will give you your petrol, your fuel, right? And then when you go out of class, you get in your car and that's when you drive, right? So how far are you going to get with your language learning? All right. By the way, I'm sweating a bit because I've just been working out. So that's all it is. And also I turned off my fan because of the noise on the microphone, right? Anyway, that's a little video I just decided to do, and I took the very lazy option of using my awesome Samsung C01U Pro, which I currently do not have a mic stand for, rather than using my even awesomer lavalier mic that I was using the other day. Anyway, I'm talking nonsense. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, share on what do people use these days? TikTok. Share on TikTok before Trump bans it, but I think he's already banned it, so that's good. Anyway, who cares? Because TikTok sucks. Sorry about that. Alright everybody, so what is it again? It's thank you very much YouTube, I salute you. No, wait, it's not. Thank you very much for watching. Catch ya!